Earth, Star Planet, Intergalactic Gateway 2020, The Rapture Effect. We are experiencing a global mega reset. The changing of the guards has begun. We have reached the final tipping point. Mobilizing emergency protocols, massive crystalline light waves descend upon the planet, and spontaneous heart awakening takes place. Civilian nations drop their anchors and sit in lockdown. Physical, emotional, and spiritual disarmament now takes place. Much is not as it seems. As we move out of the old into the new, we are experiencing quantum displacement of lower energies as we retreat into the 0 point of no backwards and no return of the old. The returning of the sacred marriage of the Magdalene Christ, Sun and Moon sacred union can now fully manifest on earth as it is in heaven. Our children, the 8th generation, are ready, and they are at their posts, ready to gather their troops of fellow sovereign light citizens. The new priesthood and Earth Star Alliance has begun. In conjunction with our angelic brethren, galactic starry allies, our ancestors and the etheric Earth realms are all in position for the full light rainbow spectrum to wash over the entire planet. This is the energy of the age of Aquarius, washing away the old. The Christ, Buddhic, Mother, Father, God particle now germinates within each and every heart. The coming of the new age, the ending of the old. It is important to honor this time as the handover continues over time. Before the full integration of the energies of Aquarius, the gradual infiltration of new energies now come alongside the washing away of the old. This is required to be done ceremoniously by laying a spiritual table between what has served its purpose and what is now coming in. Any withholding or resistance only extends the process and makes it that much more agonizing. It's clear that remaining stuck and rigid will not serve any of us in these changing times. The social orders, governments, banks, monetary funds, and all weights and measures and the balance of power are being reset in ways that will surprise many. During times like this, much grief and feelings that come from the loss of the old, the fearful expectations, may attempt to derail you and indeed be used against you. The chickens are coming home to roost. The worldwide reset has begun. Remain in your heart, much is falling away. Fill your sphere of consciousness with pure heart's love. It's time to awaken, stand up and take responsibility. The house of cards is falling. The 8th generation will arise, and our world will rise from the illusion, suffering, and long collective sleep. Future synthesized non-human systems, technology, artificial intelligence, surveillance, microchipping, Big Brother, 5G, transhumanism, and all forms of synthetic life are waiting in the wings, and the list goes on. So let us beware. Let us stand up and choose for ourselves as human citizens what we want in the new world. This is why the full human template needs to be fully installed within every being, human, sovereign, and divine. This is the Holy Trinity of love, life, and living, upgrading humanity in preparation for the Aquarian Age, reformatting all of life, love, and living. This is the antivirus, the international unilateral release and restructuring of homeland security and sovereign states in lockdown. Earth's individual and collective citizenship reclaimed. This is of huge astronomical significance. The mass dropping of illusion and old structures requires retreat and reconciliation. The planetary reset, the handover from the 7th generation to the 8th, the rainbow family, a new humanity, the redistribution of power, of sovereignty, and the new energy codex. New upgraded soul star templates, new dimensional crystalline data as we enter an interdimensional doorway. The data for the new Earth Star Directive is revealed. Our ultra greater reality, as above, finally, so below. As within, so without. The sun and the moon, the male, the female, the black, the white, all finding together as one. This is the rebalancing of all that has gone before. Remember, this is not a test. The reset, the changing of the guards, the standing down of the cabal, the new seal and the new order, the re-evaluation of global currency from finance, money and materialism to the heart and divine love. The gathering of people and communities for social care and well-being. Visualize the new humanity in the most highest regard. Visualize free energy, the end to world poverty, famine, homelessness, war, and climate change, environmental manipulation, homelessness, subjugation, human trafficking, and all refugee states, to the end of all suffering and disease. New cures and technology, the shift in values, integrity, sovereignty, responsibility, innovation, and well-being. The sacred void, the holding bay, the null zone, the rapture, the culling, the end of the old rule of thumb and control, transcendence, awakening a new humanity, creating a new way, the rebirth, the birthing, from the caterpillar to the cocoon into the butterfly. The dawning, the beginning of a new day and a new way has begun. This is our quantum zero point. The tipping point, the apex, the constriction point, the vortex, as we move from one dimension to another, from one age to another. Higher ordering is preparing for re-entry. This year will see a lower level of global air and environmental pollution and contamination. This is our time. Remember that we all contracted to be here at this time. This is not a drill. Earth Star Planet Intergalactic Gateway. The rapture has begun. A global reset. Be still. Open your heart. allow your petals to actualize into the rose of full divine recognition in magnificent ways. And so it is.